Yo, 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 yo. Guys, we are back at Forza Horizon 4. It is now winter season, so let's go and do the weekly challenges or the weekly things to do. So let's go and do some seasonal street racing and earn the 2012 Cadillac Escalade. So let's see what we need to do. Alright, this is where we want to go. As you can see, we need a SUV. The max allowance is S1. So let's go and get us a nice SUV for this race. So let's see what SUVs we have and which we want to take. So let's have a look. We've got quite a bit of SUVs. Let's see. Yep, definitely this one. We will definitely take the 2017 Maserati Levante. So let's see if we can win some races. So let's go to the races. Let's see what we need to do. And try and earn the Cadillac Escalade. So we are here. Let's enter this championship, let's do some races and let's win the Caddy Escalade.
You ready to take on this winter championship? What am I saying? Of course you are.
So we need to do 3 races on expert or higher. Let's see how we can do. Don't forget to put the driver to difficulty on expert or higher. So there you go. Now we can start the event. So let's see how this thing does. We are racing S1 class. I tuned this a long time ago. So I'm not sure how it handles. We are already up to 7th position. Earning us a daily challenge while racing. See, we're not that quick compared to the AI, but we are overtaking them in the corner. That's a nice corner for us. We are up into 4th position. Once again taking the inside line, we are up into 2nd position. Let's see if we can get first. And there you go, guys. Once again taking the inside line up into 1st. And we are only at 37%. So it doesn't look like this will be much of a challenge. Let's see how it breaks here. We're almost 90% there. We can see the finish line. This was a short race. And there we go, guys. Finished the first race. Only 2 to go. So we have arrived at the 2nd event. Let's quickly start this. Let's see if we can win once again. Let's put it on pro. Let's see if we can once again win. So we are starting at 10th. Let's see if we can catch some driver cars. This car isn't as fast off the line compared to the AI, but it handles way better than most of the SUVs in this race. So there you go, guys, taking the outside line now into 4th position. With the top 3 have quite a big lead, so let's see if we can catch them. The AI all running wide. Yeah, they're all run wide. And we are up into 1st position. And we have 70% remaining of this race. And 10% remaining. And we can see the finish line. Almost there. And there we go, guys. Just finished the 2nd event of this championship. We have quite a big lead. So let's go ahead and go to the final event. So we are here, guys, the final event of this championship. Let's just start this thing up. Let's up the difficulty once again and let's see how we will do. So let's put the difficulty on unbeatable and let's see if we can still win. Alright, here we go, guys. We start in 10th position. Let's see. So many eyes are running wild. We are up into 9th position. Oh, just a bit clumsy here. Let's see if we can overtake some. We're up into 6th position. The inside line AI is bumping us, but we are up into 5th position. Let's watch out for the traffic. Not forget this is street race. Ooh, and we run wide. This is bad. Let's quickly rewind this one. Don't forget we are doing this unbeatable. So let's just rewind and make sure that we come at least top 3 or top 5. So let's see, 5th position, hard on brakes, let's not fuck this up. The AI is running wide. We are going off the road, we are up into 4th position. Oh, and this stupid traffic in this street racing event. Oh, come on, let's push it. We are up into 6th position. Ooh, and the AI crashes. We're now up into 5th position, 4th position. And we are catching up with the top 3 driver toss. Hard on brakes, let's not run wide this time. Taking the inside line. Almost hit the bridge, but we are up to 3rd position. It's a bad corner, but we managed to stay in 3rd position. 10% remaining. We won't be able to get first, but we will have enough points in this championship to still win. And there you go, guys. 3rd position. And there it is, the Caddy Escalade. So as you guys can see, a new car has been added to your garage. The 2012 Cadillac Escalade. Let's go, let's check this thing out. Let's upgrade it and then test it. Let's see if this is a good sleeper car. So let's take a look. Stock, it has 6 speed. 5.7 handling, 5 acceleration, 6 launch, 5.9 braking. There's 300 kW, 565 Newton meters of torque, and it is weighing an amazing 2700 kilos. And it has a 6.1 liter engine, most likely V8. What most amazes me are these stats. I mean, look at them, they're all so close together. They're all between a 5 and a 6. But let's see if we can improve this thing and see how it does. So guys, this is what we end up with. It has 8.3 speed, 7.4 handling, 10 acceleration, 10 launch, 8.2 braking, and it is all-wheel drive. So as you can see, its PI is not on top of S1 class. It's only 894. Unfortunately, we can't make it any higher, but let's take a quick look at some other stats. So it has an amazing 1100 kW, Again, 1500 Newton meters of torque, also amazing. It's still 1200 kilos, so it's quite heavy, and it has a 7-liter V12. So let's take a look at the upgrades we've done to this thing. So we have chosen to swap in the 6.5 liter V12. We've kept it all-wheel drive, of course. Then we swapped in some big boy twin turbos. And then we added a front splitter, the Forza one, the only one available. We added a rear wing. We've put it on some racing tires. We increased the front tire width to maximum. We also did the same to the rear tires. Then we've put it on the lightest rims we could find. We did nothing to the sides, since we could only increase it. Then of course the racing clutch. We're gonna be putting on the racing transmission, but it is a little bit glitchy. So it shows that acceleration and launch is actually lower. But that's a little bit glitchy. So for the video we've chosen to show the sport transmission stats, but we will be using the racing transmission, so let's put that on. Then the racing driveline, the racing diff, some racing brakes, racing springs, and then the racing anti-roll bars in the front and in the back. We did no chassis reinforcement since this car is already really heavy. And we did the maximum weight reduction. And we did all the upgrades to the engine. So the racing intake, the racing fuel system, the racing valves, the big boy engine block upgrade. So the race engine block. So we got maximum displacement. The racing pistons. And then the racing twin turbos, and finally some racing intercooler. So let's see how this thing does. So this is really weird. We were just looking at the tune, and this is the base tune. So this is why the PI index is so weird. It shows the stats so weird if you put on the racing transmission, and this is why when you add the racing transmission, it is really fucked up. So you will first need to change this, and there you go, that is way better. So let's see, let's keep it like this, and now it is way better than the stats that were actually displayed. So let's go. We are done tuning this thing. It is time to test it out. So we are once again at the Princess Street Garden Circuit. Let's see how this Cadillac Escalade, tuned to top of S1 class, let's see how it will do and how it will compare to some other S1 cars. So let's switch to the normal event, go solo, 10 laps, summer condition. So let's quickly change the difficulty to highly skilled so we can pass the driver task and set some good lap times. So we are starting out at 8th position. We are already bumping into the AI. It's quite fast off the line due to high horsepower. The AI is blocking us. So please move out of the way. You can see we are way faster than the AI. Only problem is that the AI is blocking us real bad. We can take some nice tight corners, some good speeds, so it will be interesting to see how it will do compared to some other S1 cars. And there you go guys, we are up to 3rd position. The AI is just so slow. So we are almost at the first position. There you go, we are first position. Let's see if we can get some nice lap times in this big SUV. It doesn't turn quite as well. Some other S1 class cars, which are just made for racing. But for a truck of this size, it isn't too bad. You can take this sharp turns quite well, despite its size. Let's start our third lap. Ooh, and we were hitting the curb, so we couldn't brake in time. Really unfortunate. So now starting lap number 4. Let's see if we can improve once more. And now starting lap number 5. So come on, we are starting lap number 6. It's a tight corner, let's see. Not a decent corner. Now starting lap number 7, and it was a decent lap time. And there you go, guys, we just finished the race. So let's take a look at our lap time, our fastest lap time. It is 51.7, so it is not that fast in S1, but it's actually faster than the Quattro Gallia. However, it's like 1 second slower than the Bone Shaker, also a second slower than the TVR Tuscan. So it's not that bad for a big and heavy car. And it's also important to note that this is a SUV, it's not a sports car. So its time is actually not that bad. It will most likely do way better in some off-road tracks compared to some sport cars. But we want to properly test this thing, so let's download the most popular tune and let's see if we can improve the time. This is definitely the most popular tune. Let's download this one and let's see if we can improve our time. So before we start, let's take a quick look at this thing. 8.5 speed, 7.1 handling, 10 acceleration, 10 launch, 7.8 braking. We are still all-wheel drive, S1 with a PI of 889. Again, 1100 kW, 1500 Newton meters of torque, 2200 kilos, and also the 7-liter V12. So let's test this thing. So let's start this race up and see if this tune is any better. We don't actually pull as fast, I got a feeling. We are at 8th position. Now to 6th. Please don't run us off the road, you big truck. And this gearing of this car is so weird. Doesn't feel that fast anymore due to the gearbox. The gearing of this car is horrible. We are in 3rd position. We are starting the 2nd lap. We brake way too late. So we are now starting the 3rd lap. We are still not in 1st position. We are now starting the 1st lap, still not in 1st position, and we can drive this car. So here on the straight we can finally catch the AI. We are up into 1st position. We're starting now lap number 8. On at least 1 lap time below. 33 seconds would be great. there you go, guys. We just finished another 10 laps. Our fastest lap time with this tune was 53.2. So that's not good. That's actually fairly bad. So let's quickly forget about this tune. We've tuned it back to stock. But what can we say about this car? It's big. It's heavy. It's most likely good off-roading, cross-country. But racing, it isn't that great. And we have noted there's a big difference in the tunes you can use. So it's best to make a tune yourself. Don't forget to put in racing transmissions, otherwise your gearing will be fucked up. As we saw in the video, those tunes aren't working properly. But it could be a fun car to use in the races. It isn't the fastest, but it is just so big. It takes up so many space. It will be fun if you like to bump other players off the road. It will be fun to use this car. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. So check you out all later.